Hi guys, so today I decided to make a Thanksgiving table escape and thought that you guys might also like to see what I do for Thanksgiving and decorating. So I'm just going to start off with simply getting some of these fake flowers and leaves and berries that all have autumn tones to them, as well as also gathering some of these foam fruits and pine cones and vegetables and think that might just look really nice in a vase so that we could put on the table. These happen to be from Walmart and they're only $4.97, which I thought was a steal, so I just had to get them. And they also have glitter. I mean, you can't beat it. I thought that was just perfect. You're also going to need some ribbon. Any ribbon relatively works, just as long as they go with the color scheme. Scissors. And you're going to need 2 really large vases, so that way the larger fruits, like the big pomegranate, can fit in nicely. So I'm just going to start off with this leaf base right here, and I thought this vase was just so beautiful and it goes perfectly with the Thanksgiving theme. So to start off, I'm just going to grab some of these foam berries and kind of stick them towards the base. So it kind of adds some color to the bottom instead of just clear glass, which would look really strange. So I'm just going to add 2 of them and kind of form like a circle, both of them, just like that, so you can kind of see. And that looks really good actually. It actually fits. So I'm also going to grab a pomegranate right here. It has sparkles on it, and stick that right on top because I think that circle just creates a perfect base for that. So I'm thinking about adding a really pretty glittery pine cone just on top of that. Kind of fill in some of that space there. And maybe even a leaf. These leaves have both a green side and a red side, which I thought were really unique. And I just kind of like to fold them in half so you can kind of see both sides poking out. And I think I'm just going to kind of stick it over here in the bald spot, as I like to call it. There we go. And maybe to this I might add a sparkly apple, just right on top. And I'm just coming up with this scheme depending on how much space I have. So they also come with these really thin pine cones with glitter, and I thought this would look really great. So I might just kind of layer it like that and then stick the apple on there. I think that would look even better. Grabbing another one of these leaves to add a little bit more color to this. I'm just going to kind of insert it right in there. Okay, and maybe just a pear on top would look kind of cute. Maybe with another one of these pine cones as well. Just kind of stack them up, see how they fit. Let's see, would it fit better like this and then like this? Might just leave that one out and stick a leaf instead, just to kind of add something else. A little more oomph to it. Kind of. There we are. So, let's see, maybe this pine cone would fit nicely on top. And there we go. I think that, there we go. That's just the ending result right there, and I think that just looks beautiful. But we're not done yet, but I'm just going to put this aside just until I finish this second vase. And so with this one, once again, I'm going to add some of these berries towards the bottom. This is a slightly bigger base. And with this, instead of making a circle, I'm going to kind of like stack it up like a teepee sort of thing going on. And that is to kind of conceal the pokey bottom parts of these flowers. So here we are, just like this. Stick the pokey part up because that way it'll kind of work in there. Here we go. So I might even add a little pine cone in there just to kind of make it look pretty towards the base. There we go. Okay, so now I'm going to grab this really weird leafy one and kind of stick it towards the side because I think those look best on the side, poking out, just like that. Now I'm going to grab this really leafy arrangement right here and stick it in the center. This is going to be like the base for it all. Okay, so you kind of have to start building upon that. Here I have some more of these berries. These are kind of the side fruits, just like that. I have a sunflower right here. With some of these, you have to kind of open them up, make them look all perky and pretty. Kind of stick it over the side so you see the pretty flower. Okay, and I have another sunflower, so I'm just going to kind of do the same thing. Stick it just right in there. And I also have this adorable little pumpkin. I'm just going to kind of stick right in here. Make sure that it stays. Here we are. I think that looks really, really, really pretty. That looks great from both ends. You want to make sure it's a good check right there. I think it looks so pretty. But there's also some emptiness in the base right here. So when I notice that, I like to add some more pine cones and fruits in there. I'm just going to add a little pine cone right in there. This helps to secure everything. And maybe an apple or something, just like on the side right here. Make it all stay and look pretty. Face it kind of outwards. And there we are. We are done with our flowery, leafy bouquet. Just like that. I think this is such a great look for autumn. So for the last part, I'm going to grab these two, take them down, and use this ribbon and tie it just around the vases to give it a little bit more of a finishing touch to it. So I already cut up some of this ribbon, and let's see how this works. Sorry, sometimes when you tie a little bow around it, it knots it up, but that shouldn't be a problem. There we go. Take this, and here we are. So with this, I like to first make sure that it kind of measures out. Okay, and from there, I kind of like putting it towards the center. So I'm just going to keep it even, wrap it around, keep it even, kind of twist it in the back and pull it towards me. And maybe just a little less, like right here. I think that's just the perfect width right there. Right here, making a little bow. You want kind of a rustic-y feel to it. It doesn't have to look perfect or anything, just kind of there. No. That's why I kind of like this ribbon. It has like a different feel to it. There we go. I think that looks really darn adorable right there. Same thing with this one over here. And I'm just going to grab my little ribbon over here. You kind of just have to eyeball it, see how long you want to do it. I would say this is about 24 inches or so, doubled, so that would be 48. 48 inches sounds good to me. There we go. Just repeat the same thing. And kind of just depends on where the vase is kind of singed, as I call it, where it kind of is the smallest. Okay, and that's where your bow is going to end up. Just like that. Kind of secure it, and then tie my bow along here. Some of these edges are kind of crooked, so I'm going to grab my nail, kind of smooth it out. There we go. Cut this a little shorter right here. Same thing along here. And this looks just beautiful, as you can see. I'll bring down the other one right here. So pretty and so unique. I think these will look gorgeous for your table escape. So, all you pretty much need are these two beautiful vases. You can add more if you like. And I would say just assemble them towards the center. And I would put like a nice dark red tablecloth underneath. And I think you're pretty much set for Thanksgiving. I think that would be such a fun thing to do. And I hope you enjoyed this video. And I'll see you next time. Thank you.